Good afternoon. This is the online product brought to you by Inspiration 9 for learning vocabulary for the adaptation lesson for Biology Grade 9. So this is basically a vocabulary word map. You can see the word bank on the left with the words that are supposed to be filled in the blank spaces here. Okay, now we'll start with extinction. This one's pretty clear because the hint is a picture of the dinosaurs when they're about to be extinct. If that wasn't enough for the student to figure out, they have these links here that are examples of animals that are extinct. So the Caspian tiger, I click on that. And I get a picture of a Caspian tiger. Click on the woolly mammoth. I get a picture of a woolly mammoth. And there are quite a few examples. There are 5. Mexican grizzly. Golden toad. Right there. Okay, now the definition is in this box here: when all members of a particular group die. So to get this answer, I would, simply type in extinction. Okay, we know that's the answer, but I would want to check it to make sure it's right. So I click on this little note button here, and we have types of extinction. I know it's right because extinction matches extinction, and I can click on a link here, which will take us to a video about extinction, assuming that I can get it to open. I don't know why it's not opening. Let's try this again. There we go. What is extinction?
To say that an organism is extinct means that it no longer exists anywhere on the planet. When we hear the word extinct, the first thing that springs to mind are animals that existed millions of years ago that we have never seen, such as the dinosaurs, saber-toothed tigers, the woolly mammoth.
So you see how the self-check works through the notes section here. It's this way for all of them. So here, the hint is a strong dude. Okay, strong dude actually has nothing to do with the meaning of the word, but with how the word sounds, because this is fitness. Okay, so if I were to type fitness in here, and then look at the notes section, I could access a video that explains fitness in biological terms and not in terms of do you work out. Assuming it comes up. Here we go.
In nature, fitness does not refer to how many miles someone can run or how much he or she can lift, but rather how many babies he or she can produce in a lifetime. Biological fitness, also called Darwinian fitness, means the ability to survive to reproductive age, find a mate, and produce offspring.
I think that's pretty clear, but there are examples here to help the person filling out the map figure out where the definition goes beyond just the hint, the picture hint. So for instance here, high fitness versus low fitness. There's the definition, but what does high fitness look like? It's this litter of rats. And what does low fitness look like? Now we have one child in this picture. I'll just do one more because you can scroll down. We have This one's natural selection. You have the hint of the big fish eating the smaller fish. And you have the examples of the finches and the peppered moths and giraffes. And as you can see, those all have hyperlinks as well, along with the definition to help the person filling out the map figure out what goes there. And the answer is, again, right here. Natural selection. Same with this. We've got the blue-eyed and the brown-eyed person giving you a hint that this is about variation. And then we have the answer here. Genetic variation. All of them have videos, every single one. And this one I thought was interesting because the hint is the liger. So this is selective breeding. And there's a video on how farmers use selective breeding. I'm going to go ahead and click on that because I think it's a really neat video. But then I will go ahead and conclude this demonstration. Come on, work. Yeah, that's not it.
Selective breeding. Selective breeding can be seen in many places. A farm has two examples of selective breeding at work. Let's say a farmer was raising chickens to sell for meat. The farmer would like all of his chickens to be large in size. But not all the chickens on his farm were big. Some of the chickens were skinny and didn't have a lot of meat. The farmer needed to think of a way to get bigger chickens. He decided to pick a large male and a large female chicken and have them reproduce. The farmer hoped that the baby chickens would inherit the trait of large size from their parents. This farmer just performed selective breeding.
It's pretty clear. And I just think that that's a pretty well done video overall. Okay, so you can see how this online product works. It expects the student to use hints and examples and definitions to figure out what each of the vocabulary means, and if they can't do it off of that, then they're told the answer through the notes section. And that concludes this demonstration.